Hello, I'm Thought Slime. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do. Normally, I talk about politics or pizza websites or whatever, but today, I'm going to be putting on some makeup. Why, you might be asking yourself? Well, I'm what's known as a non-binary person, and to put that in the simplest and least correct terms that I can think of, that means that essentially, inside my brain, I'm like a boy and a girl at the same time, and it's weird. It's complicated, but it's fine. I am a daywalker. I walk between worlds. I have all of their strengths, none of their weaknesses, except, of course, crippling self-esteem problems. This is the first in what I'm hoping will be a series on this channel of videos of me learning to apply makeup and make my face very pretty. Talking about this kind of thing and doing this kind of thing in front of people makes me feel very vulnerable. And if there's one thing I've learned from having like my limited public platform that I have, it's that when I express vulnerability, I get a lot of people telling me that it made them feel better and it made them feel a little less vulnerable. So whatever you're going through right now, I'm going to go ahead and embarrass myself live on the internet, and we're going to get through this together. Little ground rule, though, this is a positivity zone, which means that I'm not going to make fun of my appearance or the appearance of anyone else. And we don't tolerate that in the comment section. If we see someone being negative or hateful, we don't respond with negativity or hatefulness. We respond merely with a wave of pizza emojis. Just drown out the haters with pizza. And in so doing, we will transform the world from a world of intolerance and cruelty to a world of pizza, as it should be. When I catch myself being cruel to myself, I'm going to give myself a personal pan pizza. Enough stalling. I wanted, for this, of my first video ever on makeup, to be real nice and easy. So I decided I was going to do a cat eye. And I thought, how hard could that be? Here's a spoiler alert. I've tried to film this once before, and I hurt my back very badly, so I didn't finish. And turns out, pretty fucking hard, actually. Now, I'm not saying I did a good job, because I didn't, but I've definitely seen people do worse. And if you don't think my eyes look gorgeous, look at my beautiful hand. But I am poking myself in the eye a great deal more, so that's a new thing I'm trying. Look at that. Who's that in the camera? Is that Natalie Portman? No, it's me, Thought Slime. I did a bad job. Go ahead, find something to critique about that. You can't. Perfect execution. I'm basically the master of this. Before I get started, here's the footage of me going to the drugstore to buy the cheap makeup that I'm using for this video. Take it away, past Thought Slime. Shoppers Drug Mart. That's where you get the best shit. Am I nervous? Yes. Am I crying? A little bit. Let's do this. It's not going to get any easier. So my partner gave me one piece of advice. She said, don't go for the Essence brand. That shit's cheap. But I'm going for it anyway because it's cheap and it's cruelty-free. And I'm not likely to find a combination like that in a lot of places. So what I've got here, this one's a 2-in-1 extra thick eyeliner pen. It's supposed to have two tips, one for thick lines, one for thin lines. Should be perfect for a cat eye. Okay, so trip report on that one. Staff was really helpful. Everybody was pretty cool. Thought I'd be more nervous about like being a dude walking around the makeup section, but you know, I was definitely more nervous about the fact that I was carrying around a camera. So if that's something you're nervous about, I would highly recommend not bringing a camera. You think you're better looking than I am? You think you're so hot? I'm gonna have eyes like you. I'm gonna have your eyes. Whew! Let me tell you, when you're feeling self-conscious about the fact that you're carrying around a giant fuck-off DSLR camera on a selfie stick around Shoppers Drug Mart, what you definitely don't want to do when the cashier asks you, "Oh, you must be a photographer," is say, "No, actually, I'm making a vlog, because then they will ask, a vlog about what? And you'll have to explain that it's about learning to apply makeup, and then watch them kind of go. Which, let me tell you, feels great. I don't really know how to attack this. You know that I've done this before. I've tried to do it before. Didn't go so great. Practice makes perfect. What do we do when we fall down, Master Bruce? We pick ourselves back up. Let's do this. I've decided to use the thick end. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I've actually gotten worse at this. It's so hard to talk while you're doing this. No, that's bad. What I've done is bad, and I should feel bad. Look at that. That's not right. I think we can all agree that that's a fucked up eye. That eye looks fucked up. Okay. Now, see what I've chosen to do here is just kind of make it worse. There you go. I look like I've been crying, but I haven't been yet. Now, see, on righty, I forgot that you do the little dots along your eye line, so you know how to connect it. And I just went in freestyle, and I think that's where I went wrong. I think this time I'm gonna do dot style. I'm gonna attack lefty with a classic dot pattern. Dot applied. Dot applied. Dot applied. Dot incorrectly applied. Just gonna use the old finger brush away. That's how you know you have good eyeliner, is when you can just touch it with your finger and it just comes right off. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. That's a perfect dot. That's a textbook dot. I also find I keep putting my hand in front of my mouth, which makes it very difficult to talk to you, YouTube. Boy, this sucks. Is this dried out? Let me just try this on my hand. I mean, yeah, that doesn't look right, does it? Shouldn't it be darker than that? Let's try the other end. That's what I would expect. Okay, so we're using this end. We're going to use the fine tip. This is so much easier. Look, it's not perfect, okay? This isn't right. I'm going to take this off. We're going to go for attempt number 2. I don't know if I showed in the video what type of makeup remover I bought. It's Marcel Gentle Makeup Remover for Sensitive Eyes. Look, I'm not so great at putting it on. I can take it off with the best of them. I do spill it sometimes on my jeans a little. You know what? That's part of the learning process. What's very cool about the decisions I've made today is that I decided to do my cool makeup video the day after I got like a little sunburn. I'm becoming a bit of a sweaty Betty. Take a sip of the beauty juice. It's just coffee with soy milk. So in a way, it is helping feminize me. Take 2. We're ready for this. This is going to be the one. Perfect dot. That's just good dots. All around good dots. Look at that. I look like Black Swan a little bit. But terrible. Oh, cool. I don't know if you saw that, but I tried to back up with the... So here's a little makeup tip. You try and back up with the eyeliner, you will create like this little business. I'm fully committed to giving up on my right eye right now, because this isn't... I look like a melting clown on this side of my face, but there's still hope for the left side. Let's get this done. You wouldn't... It's a stick. This is a stick. How is my aim bad with it? What's cool? Oh, cool. I did the exact same mistake again. Puppity's nerfing. That's why God put erasers on pencil. So right away, one thing I've been doing wrong is I've been leaving my eye open. And that doesn't feel right. I don't know if this happens to most people when they do makeup, but I genuinely forget what my face is supposed to look like as I'm taking it off. I'm taking it off. I'm like, am I done? Is the makeup off? Is this just what my face looks like? I don't remember. some strategies. I'm working backwards from some mistakes that I've made. I'm looking into I'm replaying the footage and I'm going frame by frame. Here's the thing. Here's a couple things I've been doing. Okay, so I've been stretching my eye like this, which means that I put a dot somewhere, and then when I let go, the dot is like down here, and it's in the wrong place. So dot placement has to happen without stretching eyelids. That's part number one. Number two, gotta just be more careful with that lid line. That's just not, it's not happening. Gotta tighten that up. Number three, you can't, and I'm really stressing this, you can't double back if your line isn't right. Just remove the brush from your eye and then go in another swoop in the same direction rather than trying to go backwards, because the skin will bunch up and drag and get it all smutsy. Quick morale check. Not feeling good. Feeling pretty embarrassed. Feeling bad about myself. There's no positive end to that sentence. But there's going to be a positive end to this story when I get a perfect cat eye. Aha! Don't you be careful just putting everything in the world close to your eyeball, because you will poke it and it does suck. Okay. Got my dots. Don't know if those show up. Once again, don't know if you can see those on camera. Hoping you can. Just really gonna steady myself. Find my zen before I attempt this line. Just, I'm visualizing the perfect cat eye. How good everybody's gonna think it looks. How impressed everybody's gonna be with me. How smart and pretty everybody's going to think I am when I do it. Okay, I'm ready. It's not good, but it is better than previous attempts. Like, I'm not thrilled with it. That's why God gave us two eyes. You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, then your face isn't going to look symmetrical. I just realized one of my 3 strategy imperatives, which was to close my eye, didn't do that for righty. Let's see how that works for lefty. That's so much harder than eye open. I thought eye open was the wrong way. Ah! Eye open has its drawbacks. Oof, a doofa. Let me just write how I feel about this. Mm-hmm. 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 Bad. I have heard of a second method of cat eyes that I am now going to attempt. I have been trying the dots on eyeball method, and it has resulted in a lot of heartbreak. Now I'm going to attempt the credit card method, where I taper my cat eye with the perfectly straight edge of a credit card. I will be using my Presto card because public transit is important and I want to get makeup on it. Now I've just got to do eyeline. If I can do that, we're home free. You know what? It's a little light around the eye, but I think that's actually the eyeliner's problem, not mine. I think it's all right. I can conquer this. Okay. Let's go. Little too thick on the bottom there, but that's nothing my old friend Mr. Q-Tip can't solve. Mr. Q-Tip, you gonna fix my eyeline? Oh, of course I will, mademoiselle. He's French. I think this attempt is really coming along, in my opinion. But I just gotta get in real close. Don't touch it, you fool. Look, is this perfect? No. But we've come a long way. And I think part of learning to accept ourselves is learning to accept the fact that our makeup much like our bodies, our personalities, our brains, our checkbooks. None of these things are going to be perfect. You just have to be okay with the little imperfections in life and learn to love yourself anyway. That's the reason I'm giving for not trying harder. And finish it off with a little mascara. This is the only mascara I own. It was given to me by my girlfriend because she didn't want it anymore. I assume that means it's not very good. It's called So Lashy by Hydrofuge. Now, mascara, I do know how to apply. I've done it many times. He says shortly before screwing it up. Yeah, a little bit screwed up. That's okay. And it's important that you get that little good luck piece of mascara on your nose. Well, I'm feeling pretty okay about this, all things considered. I would definitely recommend the credit card method over the dot method. Dot method, you're done. Credit card method, you're in. Let me know what you'd like to see me try out next time, if anything. Maybe you don't like this at all and you want me to stop doing it, but I'm not gonna. I can do whatever I want. It's my channel. I'm not even gonna take it off. I'm gonna wear it for a little while. You know why? I deserve to. I only used this many makeup remover pads. I hope you found this content entergaging. Meow meow, I'm a kitty cat.